In this module, we'll use Inline CSS styling to style our tags. Inline styling uses the style attribute in the start tag. Let's look at an example. In the body start tag, let's create a style attribute. The style attribute takes multiple property names and values. For example, one property that we can change is the background color. Notice how the IDE helps us find this property. Now let's choose background color as a property name and write red as a property value. I'll end my property with a semicolon. Now let's save, right-click, and view or open in browser. We'll notice that the background color is now red. Let's go ahead and make the font of our H1 element white. I'll create a style attribute and use a property name of color and property value of white to make our H1 font white. It's good to note that we could also write colors using hex values. For more information on this, view the hex handout located in the assignment to better understand 24-bit color. Now if we save and refresh our browser, we'll see that our H1 element is white. We can also change the font size. In this case, we'll make it 20 pixels. Now let's change the font family or font type of our H2. We'll create our style attribute and use the font family property name and property value of Tahoma. Our font is now changed, but using system fonts is not a good idea. If a user does not have a font on their system, this font would not display. Instead, we should use an API font. An API font allows us to use a font from a source of our choosing. Google has some great API fonts at fonts.google.com or google.com/fonts. First, we'll choose a font, click the Add button, and expand the bottom tab. Now let's copy the link element and paste it into our head. Next, we'll copy the property name and value and replace ours with it. Notice how we organize our code using indentation. Now if we save and refresh our browser, we'll see that Open Sans is displaying. Now you're ready to give inline styling a try.